Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to House York in Exile, where I'm reasonably surprised that we haven't seen some of the other missions that I put in. Mr. Coast's actually been helping me write some more. There's been a few things that obviously I didn't know, so I've had to ask him, and I've actually... This really surprised me. I found something I had to tell him, but it was just a quirk in the game where it actually says one thing for... like... it says everywhere where you look in the physical game, it says one thing, but in that one particular defines folder, it calls it something else. I only knew it because I'd looked it up like the day before. But yeah, I found something. Okay, that army does actually want to start getting bolstered. My current setup means that you need one more cav. Actual cav. The price is still the same everywhere, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just build it there. It doesn't matter that it's going to take a while. How much am I paying for these mercs? To a turn. Yeah, I can't afford them. I'd rather make the money and build another barracks, get more manpower that way. Scotland, please tell me that you have claims. Oh God, you have claims all the way down to Hull and Manchester. No longer claim Normandy. That's fine. Great. Munster's a disloyal vassal. Yeah. Again, my fault. I should have been improving relations. You know, diplomat. Come back from England. Should have been improving relations, should have got a marriage straight away. Which is actually how I was expecting to deal with the legitimacy thing. Having all these dukes under us, but apparently it didn't matter anyway. House York's getting allowed to trade again. Brilliant. Norway's independent. So you lost everything then. Oh no, you kept Sweden, but Norway's free. That's the reverse of the way things normally happen. But what's going to happen here with England? And I like that House York is finally written big somewhere. Oh, and... it's another military one. Mothball all forts. France isn't even ceding these. France, do you have claims on this stuff? No. You're likely to get Calais, but you want Kent and Cornwall, because you're not giving it back to the Scottish. More provinces have been built, so we're gaining a little bit more. Pretender in Munster. Let's send our troops over to try and help. Actually, I have ships here as well now, don't I? Yep, and the barks, actually, I'd like a detached trade button. Split in half and hope. It worked. You protect trade in the... I want to do it in the English Channel. Why is the English Channel not an option? North Sea, Lubeck, and Bordeaux. Do it in Lubeck then. Why the hell is English Channel not an option? That's just English Channel trade node, isn't it? No, it's actually North Sea, so I don't own any land in the English Channel. So I guess that's why I can't do it. Oh, pretenders! Pretenders have meant the Connacht's going to lose. Brilliant. Right, now when I beat up Connacht, because I'm hoping that'll be what this mission is. Yep, Lordship of Connacht. Brilliant. So in 4 years... and that means they'll have the rebel army, if the rebel army succeeds. Alright, new leader. Come and kill. Did take a river crossing, but our new leader's kicking... No, our new leader's dying. Oh, come on. Francis, the new Pope controller. I had manpower for a minute. I don't anymore. Interesting. I am not prepared for this yet. I didn't expect Cornwall being broken free. But look at Scotland. Didn't quite take Yorkshire. House Yorkshire and... I like it, I'm House York and yet I'm still putting that on. Did you take any more forts? You took one in Cumbria. I'm definitely not prepared for this now. Yep, so there's definitely some more of the planned missions that need to be put into place. England, I was expecting to keep these. And the plan would have been to... Because obviously they'd be... I think even now they're still too big to vassalize. Yeah, 218. Oh, and they lost Calais. The plan was to sort of whittle them down. And eventually we are going to vassalize England. With the intention of first taking London, Oxfordshire, Wessex, and Aberdeen. I think Lothian as well. I think it's then 5 that we need. Let's check this. We probably will never become England again. But the idea is Oxfordshire, Wessex, Lothian, and Aberdeen. Oh no, I did get it right. The idea is we bypass and go straight to... Because we need to bring the Lancastrian house back under us. Yeah, that's a thing. We can't just, like, conquer all of England. We need to bring them back and make them subservient again. So we'll probably end up going straight for Great Britain. Yeah, the route is Ireland, figure out some way into Scotland, and here. But we'll probably... trying to remember now. I know history. I'll remember, all of these missions are based in some historical document somewhere or another. Truce has ended with England. Now would actually not be a terrible time to go and fight them. Right, you guys, you basically refilled. Go back and kill them again. That -1 hurts a lot more than I thought it would. Cardinal across the border, pay money again and get yet another cardinal. Oh, a chance of getting a cardinal. Okay. So we actually have 3 active cardinals now. Which... yeah, it doesn't place us all that high up. Oh, I forgot we could have got prestige and... is there a legitimacy one? But isn't there? Money. That's nothing for that amount of Pope power. Yeah, I could have got some legitimacy from this, but we haven't actually got enough Pope power to do that yet. And I think it'd be mercantilism we'd go for, anywho. Yeah, we didn't really need to fight his rebels, but... wait. Because I fought your sodding rebels, you're disloyal. Damn you, that's just not nice. Okay, you're no longer disloyal. Let's quickly, while we can, then... royal marriage? You're not disloyal. I just checked, you're not disloyal anymore. No diplomat to send, damn it! Come back from... Barry. They're positive, it's good enough. Let's get a royal marriage, that should lock them in securely. And I can't believe, despite the fact that we've taken all of Brittany and that chunk of Provence, and we only have these 2 vassals now, that we can actually still get to the point where, oh no, that their power is greater than ours. It's like, really? Yeah, the British Isles is not as we knew it. Okay, you're rebuilding. But I would hope that now we have that, you should be... yeah, royal marriage takes it down by 5%. So we was like basically at 50, and now we can think we're at 45, even when it's not good. Trust. is still negative, but I understand that. Diplotech, we haven't teched up Diplotech in I don't know how long. I'm surprised that's not even further up. Our tech is terrible. Actually, though, I'd done Diplo Rep. Oh, Diplo Rep is -14. Yeah, that's good. Austria with a disputed succession. Relations improve. We'll just keep that guy permanently parked there. A noble from a von Hacksburg. No. On death, we don't want another von Hacksburg. We want a temp. And then I will... Oh, a personal union with that wouldn't work. We're too small. But permanently locking in that alliance and maybe down the line being able to claim a throne that large, that's worth it. Screw it. Doesn't matter who else you're pissing off. That's worth it. Okay, decay is still actually bringing up our prestige. That just feels crazy to me. Austria and France are rivals now. Good. Is it mutual? Yep, it is. Oh, they consider England and not me. Actually, that's probably good. Oh, the plan is similar with France, by the way, to break them down into little constituent parts and eat them, I would think. Oh, no. England has a mission for vassalizing France, doesn't it? Just maintain, because I want... Austria, you're in a war. Why aren't you calling me into the war? Oh, you're not in a war. You just got out of it. Okay, then. Succession war between Hungary and Austria. I would contest that. If that gave me the chance of getting it myself, I would contest that. I would fight Hungary for Austria. Actually, how old is he? He's 15. It's only probably disputed because he's in Regency. How are we looking over here, though? It's not there that we looked. It's under the weak claim. He's 50, he's going to die soon, so he's actually going to lose all his progress. We're only at 7. I think basically you need to be starting as soon as it becomes a thing. But I need the points, so... My guy's the youngest. I think. 43 and 15 points. Yeah, my guy's the youngest. So hopefully everyone else just dies and then we get ours on. Give me Poland, Lithuania, and I'll quite happily become King of Austria. It's the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, that's scary. That's only -52. Fair enough, you're backing yourself, but that means there's a possibility of you electing me? 3 people are voting for themselves. Okay, then let's look at... Oh, right. Come back from you. And we're going to start improving relations with electors. None of my missions took into consideration the fact that we might become the Holy Roman Emperor. I like how Connacht can't. Connacht's technically helping the rebels siege, which all that he's doing is going to give an army to Meath. My prestige is that low that I wouldn't stand a chance in getting the disputed successions anyway, would I? That's basically why I'm not showing up there, despite the fact that... I mean, you'd think I'd be one of the possibilities. It's normally that there's a succession war between 2 other people, not including the person who is going to be under the personal union. But yeah. The Emperor isn't a completely impossible thing. My prestige is negative. My legitimacy is a positive. Diplomatic reputation is... yeah, I may have gone overboard with that. Relations... Same culture group they're getting, I'm not. I'm a larger nation in the Empire, though, apparently. Alliances... I could possibly get these guys to vote for me. This might end up becoming a thing. I like how all my troops are now in... Technically, I'm storing my troops in the British Isles. As any good King of England should do. It just so happens that it's Southern Ireland that my troops are in. Why aren't you showing up as an ally? Oh, because we're just not at war. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, let's start improving with the electors. And France, you look like you're... By any chance do you have a mission to eat Provence? Where do I find your mission? I know you can find it out. But let's just check this. France. No, France. France is diplomatic map mode. Oh no, France has claims on Liège and Austria. And Cornwall. We release Cornwall, and then we want it. Okay, monsters. Quite happy seeing there with one troop, though. That's a bit disappointing. And we might... Oh, no, we're not at the point where we can build. It would tell us if we could build. We might be able to get some Diplotech soon, though. That's got really cheap... Oh, we can build. Yep. And to be honest, I am just going to keep going down the manpower route, because we still seem to gain so little, and I seem to need so much. 6 and 2. I have 3, actually, so let's... I don't have the money. Of course I don't have the money. And speaking of money, let's take our maintenance down, try and earn a bit more. But yeah, we're gonna need... more troopy whoopies. We can build 15. Our current army composition is 2 and 1. A good harvest. Put it in the treasury. I'll gain the admin points. Put it in the treasury because then I can build the troops. It's very short term, short thinking, but it's going to get me up to... Why are you only showing at 8? Oh yeah, 6 and 2, 8. Oh, we actually need one more cav here as well. Which I can't afford. I'm exactly at 0, but... How much do you cost? 27. That's a fair few months. That's more months than I thought it would be. Right, Provence, are you... We've no diplomat to send. I'm not going to get it from Austria, so let's actually just check this. I can. So I sort of feel I must. It's going to give me more borders with Austria. But yeah, we can, so we must. Provence has been a pain, so I'm not going to complain about them going. They haven't really helped us in any wars. They've been that thing that might have bit us in the arse, basically. We'll get another little bit of writing of House York there, I think. Okay. Oh, we don't have the money. We have the manpower. We have manpower and not money. That's the odd way round of this. You guys merge up. And not next month, a month after we should be able to build this. So we're only getting 0.2 now. So it might be 3 months before we can. 27. So that was 1. This is 2. Yeah, it's 3 months. There's 3 months. It's okay. And 3. Get you getting built. There we go. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, that's all the time that we have for today. I expected to end up with these multiple vassals. I mean, there's no reason not to integrate Brittany. That was historic land which should have been under us, and, there was efforts made by kings to bring them under our control. Provence, it was as a punishment, so it's a regular sort of expansion. And we've had them there, so we're bringing them back. Provence is being annexed. -8. Yeah, we're not actually earning enough, but that's fine. But yeah, Ireland we're probably going to have to keep as vassals for the foreseeable future, or at least maybe until we form Great Britain. Once we're Great Britain, then we have a valid reason to have them in ourselves, because all of the British Isles. But until then, I think we'll have to keep them as a vassal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, so that's all the time that we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.